The story is not a new one, but the next chapter, the latest chapter, is being written already. A few days ago, Alexander and Danielle Mativ, residents of Silver Spring, Maryland, found themselves under an investigation by Child Protective Services of the state of Maryland. The story is really pretty simple. What happened was that they allowed their children, ages 10 and 6, to walk home from a park a mile away from their home. They walked home unattended, and about halfway home, someone reported it to the police. The police went, picked them up, drove them home, and now the parents find themselves under investigation for child neglect. So much so that they're even being threatened with losing custody of their children. Now, this is a very difficult and sensitive matter. We spoke about this a while back. It started from Lenore Skenazy's idea of free-range parenting to try to help kids become more independent. And I came out very much in favor of what she was doing. I believe that there is too much overprotection. Helicopter parenting is predominant in so many places. People live in fear, and kids just don't get the right kind of upbringing and independence. So I believe that it's correct. In this particular situation, if you will allow me, I just feel like they pushed my button and went a bit too far. Letting your kids 10 and 6 years old walk home from the park a mile away, that's just a bit too much for me. I don't know if I would allow that. I think that that's going too far, and it just shows poor judgment. However, that does not mean that the kids need to be taken away from their parents. This is not the kind of child neglect that we're talking about. This is not the jurisdiction of Child Protective Services, because the parents did make perhaps a bad decision about how far they can go with their kids. However, it's very difficult. If you would ask me to pinpoint at what age would you let your kids walk home, or how far, how about half a mile, how about a few blocks, it's very difficult to pinpoint. I grant you that. In this situation, I kind of feel like they went too far. But overall, I think that the idea of allowing kids to do more and being more independent is a good one. This is probably not the best way to do it. Foster your kids' independence. Let them do their homework on their own. Let them take responsibility for things. Let older kids take care of younger ones. Put them in charge. Let them learn responsibility and independence. It doesn't mean they have to walk home alone in a big city and risk danger because of that. That might not be the best way to teach them. Yeah, they're trying to push the agenda. I'm all for it. Put me down as an advocate. In this case, I think probably they just went a little bit too far. Something to think about.